is when you take insulin in GH, doc, the first year it won't show.
Yeah.
But slowly but surely.
Gradually.
Yes, slowly. The second year, you have more volume in the visceral fat area.
Yes.
The third year, it becomes worse.
Progressively, yes.
Yeah, and then, doc, when you have about 5 to 8 or to 10 pounds of visceral fat in your intestine stomach, there's no way you can tuck in that stomach, and you just can't. And it requires some medical solution to really resolve that issue. Maybe 1 whole year of keto dieting, etc.
Yes,
But
yes.
it's just, anyhow. That's
Do
another
you remember
topic.
Lee Haney in 1991 in his last Olympia? He was 250 and he could perform a vacuum.
Yeah, exactly.
Why?
Exactly.
Because he never touched insulin yet. Insulin came after the Dorian era, you know?
Listen,
Well,
I know about insulin. I'm going to tell you the truth. From the mid-'80s, I knew about it. And actually,
Well, for diabetics, but about in bodybuilding, it appeared, you know, after Dorian. Dorian, I mean, brought this.
I'm not a hypocrite, doc. If this shit, excuse me, if this stuff would work without causing this kind of ugliness, I might have maybe tried it. But when you know it's taking you to hell, what the hell you want to do with it? And the problem is those so-called self-proclaimed coaches and gurus, whatever. Come on, give me a break. If you're a guru, an intelligent guru like Bill Pearl and Vince Gironda, you wouldn't accept a big belly. You won't allow it. The thing is, it's imminent that you will have that problem. Some guys, they refuse. Like my friend Milo Sarcev, he refused that this is going to be costing heavily in the middle. I hate to say anything negative about Milos. I love him. He's a great man. He's a great guy, and he means well. But I really disagree with him on the fact that insulin is okay for bodybuilding. It's not okay. It is not okay. In fact, I knew about it way before Milos touched it. I knew about it. And some of the people that I work with, they're probably the most intelligent brain in the game. Okay? Listen, my former friend, well, my old buddy, Mike Zampano. Mike Zampano he graduated as the second or the third biochemist in the country.
Wow.
And he's the one that actually contributed to the steroid underground book was Dan Duchesne. And he's sane, and he tells me like it is. Okay, so we know back then that there's consequences if you touch the stuff. So those are the consequences. And do insulin and GH make you huge? Of course. I think Pee Wee Herman can be 300 pounds if you put him on that scrap.
Pee Wee Herman.
But Ron, honestly, Ron, I see you competing, Ron, and I know you look great. Be truthful with me. What do you think about modern freak show?
I think there's always going to be a place for it for the big freaky guys. Nobody wants to see a big gut, no matter how big the body is. But I don't think you can carry that really freakish. Even Ronnie, when he got really huge, he couldn't control his gut. He started
not
to get
big Ramy, you know. Ramy is an exception, though.
Yeah, that he is an anomaly. So it makes you wonder: is that size? Is it possible without growth hormone and insulin? And can insulin be used? Because Milos has claimed many times that if insulin is used properly, the way he tells you to use it, it's not going to affect visceral fat. You're not going to get a bubble gut. But, we see so many people that do get these big guts from it.
Not true. When I talk to guys like doctors who've done millions of research, like Dr. George or my friend Michael Zampano, who is biochemist, he understands how these chemical works. And so to tell me, because one guy, he does something, maybe he's very fortunate that it's not affecting him in this way. But honestly, I thought Milos looked actually better when he was tinier, when he was smaller.
Yeah.
That's my personal view, okay? So you got even George Farah maybe got involved into this too. But come on, George. Come on, face it. Face it and say, you know what? We tried it. It was wrong. And just
George regretted. George regretted.
Yeah, but we should stop this crap because it's visible. We can see it year after year. You can see it. Like I was talking about Ahmed Ashkelani. Ahmed was beautiful, got great shoulders, great body, but all of a sudden, then I saw like volume in his midsection.
Hmm.
And it actually ended his competitive chances to be a winner.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was at New York Pro last year when he beat Eduardo Correa in the 212 division, and you should have. He had a belly. Ahmad had a little bit of a gut, and the crowd went crazy booing. They were so mad that he won because even they loved Correa's physique better because he had a little tight midsection, beautiful shape, where Ashkenani was built like a little tank. He was thicker, but he had a thick, blocky midsection too, which he didn't have a few years ago.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, like I said from the very beginning, nothing derogatory against anyone. Sometimes I mention name.
Yeah.
I mention name, but not in a hateful manner. But if I tell people, have I ever used this? And I've used medication myself. I never abuse, but I'm not a hypocrite. But we are telling them, I said, if it's broken, you must fix it. If it's not broken, don't fix it. It's broken, so we have to fix it.
Well, I'll leave it to you guys, but the problem I see is nobody can stop taking insulin and growth hormone unless everybody stops taking it. Because if I'm trying to win the Olympia, and I know every other guy that's on that stage is on growth hormone insulin, and I'm saying, well, I'm going to stop taking it, I'm screwed. I know I'll lose some of my mass, and I'm going to get beaten badly. So where does that leave these guys if they want to stop, or even their coaches feel like, well, growth hormone insulin's bad, but we got to use it because everybody's using it?
Not really, because everybody wants to be stupid. That's the whole thing.